Hello.
Hi.
Looks like you might have crashed your car, huh?
Oh my gosh. Hi. Yeah, I'm Rachel. Nice to meet
Rachel, Eli, nice to meet you. What's going
Nice
on?
to
How'd
meet
this
you.
happen?
How did this happen indeed? Today's story, we have a lawyer who was driving drunk and hit a parked car, flipping her car on the side. Thankfully, nobody was hurt. She was not injured. No one else was injured. But the story here today is not just about some woman drunk driving. This is one of the most annoying and entitled Karens I have ever seen.
I don't know.
You're not sure?
Yeah,
It's your car?
this is my vehicle.
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
Well, how did it end up on its side? Do you know? Did it just...
I mean, obviously it didn't just
Right.
by itself.
I see a kid's seat. There wasn't a kid in here when this happened,
No,
was there? Okay.
no children in here. Obviously.
So I'm going to give you guys a fair warning. She says obviously like 50 million times in this video. It's like as if she's so drunk, she's just regressed to her 15-year-old self.
It just happened by itself.
Right.
So that
Were you driving it?
I obviously was driving the vehicle.
Okay.
So, I mean, do you,
Go ahead.
do you
Just need the
always
one
ask
for
redundant
Adam's victory.
questions, or you just ask questions?
I just ask questions. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on, that's all.
Yeah,
It's
I mean-
Rachel, right?
It is, Rachel.
So were you driving this way?
Yeah, obviously.
Well,
That's the way the vehicle's facing.
Why do you
So,
keep saying obviously?
well, I mean, I think
I'm just
everything
trying
with
to-
this scene is pretty obvious. So.
I think the reason why she keeps saying obviously is because she thinks she's smarter than everybody. I don't know. It's just kind of this vibe I'm getting. Like, oh, you're too dumb to figure out what's going on here. The car, it's on its side and, it was coming from that way. I mean, obviously. You know how they say that when people drink a lot, they get real drunk, a lot of the truth starts coming out or the real them starts to come out? I'm getting the vibe that this is a very childish woman who pretends to be a professional when she's not drinking, obviously.
Did you just not see the car on the side of the road, or how did it end up getting hit?
There was no car on the side of the road.
There wasn't?
Not to my knowledge, no. There was a car driving this way. I was clearly driving in my lane.
Was there anyone in the vehicle with you when this
No,
happened?
there was nobody with me, and I can tell you, like, there was obviously
You had anything to drink tonight, Rachel?
no, I
You
haven't.
can just be honest with
Obviously, this is where she starts to fib a little bit here. And yeah, I don't think she didn't have anything to drink. I swear I could smell it from here. But then when she's asked in another way, she does admit that she's had a cocktail.
Nope, no,
me. Nothing to drink, huh?
not since 6 p.m.
6 p.m.?
So I would
About a
say,
few hours, huh?
yeah. Like,
What did you have at 6?
I had what we considered a beer cocktail,
Beer
I
cocktail.
guess.
A cocktail at 6. No, I bet she started pounding them down at 6, bro. This next part is so funny, though. Like, this video just continues to get more hilarious the longer you watch. In the next clip, she gets offended because he didn't ask if she was okay first.
First and foremost, I guess I should have asked this a little bit ago. Are you injured at all?
No, you probably should
noticed
have
some-
asked that right away, right?
Yeah, you're right. I should have, but
Yeah.
I forgot. I mean, you were walking, so I
It's okay.
wasn't
I
forefront
mean,
on that.
it's fine.
Okay.
Look at this pouty face because he didn't check on her, dude. Like, oh my God. So it's at this moment she is going to try and take control of this situation.
So here's the deal, Rachel.
So, here's the deal. I
just-
won't answer any more of your questions.
You're not going to answer any more of my questions?
Nope.
Okay. Well, you don't have to
if-
answer anything.
If you'd like to know, nope. Actually,
Rachel?
I'll let you know what's going on from now, because you've superseded your
know what you
rights
mean.
of asking me questions.
Hi, ma'am. Can I talk to you?
Nope. And so any more questions you have, you can talk to my attorney. All right?
What's your name?
I like how that female cop just popped in out of nowhere. She's like, hi, ma'am. And then she's like, I'm not done yet. You wait. Now, this is the part that's really interesting because now that this female cop is in here, her whole demeanor changes. Like, she's all sweet and nice and only slightly condescending to the male cop. But when the female cop comes in, now she's on alpha mode.
No.
Are you willing to perform any field tests for us tonight?
No, I would not be willing to perform.
You willing to do a PBT for us tonight?
No.
Okay, you're gonna be under arrest for OWI.
Okay.
I got it.
Ah, sweet, sweet justice. But just because she's getting arrested doesn't mean she's gonna stop the sass. Listen to how she talks to this police officer as if she's beneath her.
Do you have any weapons on you, Rachel?
No.
Okay. Do you have anything in the vehicle that you need to come with you?
No.
Phone, wallet, keys, anything like that?
No, honey.
Okay. All right.
We're good.
Ready?
Okay. You ready? Let's go.
All right. Hop in.
It's okay. You're fine. Hey, you're doing good. You're doing good.
Thank you. All right. Put your feet in.
Hey. You're doing good, babe.
It's the honey. Hey, honey. All right, like that's what gets me. It's okay. You're just doing your job. Now, just when I thought that this video was like at its peak, it just gets better.
I have very strong mint gum in my mouth, and I have a terrible nose, and her breath reeks, dude.
Yeah.
So bad.
Fast she was going, man. Was not expecting
I
that.
know. I pulled up and almost started laughing.
Yeah.
Bro. Dude, her breath was stanky the whole time, and they're just trying to keep a straight face. Dude, she must have been pounding them down for her breath to be that stank. In the final act of this Karen anime saga, she is in the back of the police car, and she is now trying to gain control of the situation. I think she might be starting to sober up a little bit, and she's like, hey, I'm a lawyer. I could pull some lawyer stuff right now. Nah, she doesn't.
And what am I under arrest for?
Operating while under the influence of alcohol.
And is that assumptive or assured?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Is that an assumed offense or is that an assured?
I still don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, I didn't think so. It's okay. Conversation being recorded?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Correct? So you assumed I was operating my vehicle. Correct? Is that correct? Yes or no?
Rachel, we're not going to have this conversation.
Yeah, so she totally just thinks that she's way smarter than this cop. This cop's an idiot. She doesn't know the words. But yeah, this cop, she's not having it. She's like, dude, I'm just done talking at this point. She's not even willing to be like friendly. She's just going to be straight to the point from this point forward. The final icing on the cake here, the final clip. Karen drops the ball so hard. I can't even believe that the police were willing to offer this option to her.
So one potential resolution for tonight is I have the discretionary option of releasing you to a sober, responsible party instead of taking you to jail. Is there, first question for you is there somebody who comes to mind who is a sober, responsible party right now? If you don't want to answer my questions, then we're going to be going to jail. All right. Jail it is.
Now, I edited that down for the sake of time, but that was a way longer silence. That cop gave her way more time to answer that question so she can be released to a sober and responsible party, and she does not do it. So jail it is. And it's at this point she realizes, man, I messed up.
Do you want me to repeat that for you? My husband is in Nebraska. That's where he lives. Okay? So, I'm a married woman, and my husband lives in Nebraska because that's where his work is. Okay? Does that answer your question?
Maybe.
I think that answers it.
And here she is. She lands in jail. She could have went home. She could have not drunk that day, too. And it says here, she was arrested and charged with an OWI first degree. She's also cited for failure to maintain control, unsafe lane deviation, and no proof have insurance. I want to know where she lives. Like, it sounds like he can get away with some shit over there. But at least nobody was hurt, and this was just a fun little Karen story I wanted to share with you guys. You know, I like to find these goofy stories. These goofy people, they keep getting on video for us to laugh at them, you know? I mean, hey, you know, at least I got job security.